Hey there, it's Leslie at Leslie's Cookies and Treats, and today let's make some Mrs. Claus cookies, perfect for Advent calendars. But first, do you want to learn how to create a cookie platter just like this? Join me and learn to build this adorable Christmas Village cookie platter. Following step-by-step video tutorials, you'll learn how to make royal icing transfers, how to make wood grain icing, and so much more. See the details in the description. And get started creating beautiful cookies and beautiful memories today. That cookie platter was modeled after my village under my tree, but that's a story for another day. Today we are making Mrs. Claus cookies. So these are little mini cookies. They're about 2 inches and they're perfect for Advent calendars. And they're super quick and easy to make. So I'm using a royal icing in about a 15-second consistency. I'm just going to outline a wedge for her face and flood that in and use my scribe to get the icing out to the edges and smooth it out. Then I'll move up to the bun on her hair and just outline a half circle and flood that in as well. Then I set the cookie aside to dry for about 15 minutes until it crusted over. And I'm going to come back in and add in the half of her hair on the one side. And then I will set the cookie aside to dry again for another 5 to 10 minutes until it just crusts over. Then I'll come back in and do the other side. So you just want to outline basically a half circle shape and then flood that in and then use your scribe to move your icing around, settle it down and get it out to the edges. And then you want to set this cookie aside to dry for another 10 to 15 minutes. And once it's had time to crust over, I'm just going to use my detail consistency royal icing to make 5 dots here for a poinsettia in her hair. And then I forgot I wanted to put a little green headband in, so I had to stick that in there real quick. So taking my scribe, I'm just going to stick it right into those balls of red icing that I made and then drag it out into a point. And then I decided I actually wanted my poinsettia leaves to be fuller, so I just put another dot of icing right into the dots I made to start with. And then moving back down to her face, I'm just going to pipe in 2 circles for her glasses, and then I'll use my scribe to settle down any start and stop points. And this part of the video is real time. This is how slow I'm going. And I'm watching where my line of icing is falling rather than my piping bag to try to get as close to a perfect circle as I can. And then I'm just going to give her a little pink nose and use my edible marker to draw some closed eyes. And finally, I'll add some yellow icing in the center of the flower. And then once that sets up, I came back in and made little dots for the center of that poinsettia. And I almost forgot to pipe her ears, so I'm just going to put a little icing here and use my scribe to shape it. And once her ears dry, you could come back in and give a little dot for some earrings, but I didn't do that. And anyway, Santa's better half is now done. I think she came out super cute. What do you think? What cookies are you making for Christmas this year? I'd love to know. Leave me a note in the comments. And if you enjoy cookie decorating, please hit the like and subscribe button. I have new tutorials almost every day, and I'll have tons of minis coming at you for your Advent calendars. See you next time.